G'day ladies and gents, how are we today? Full Face here, coming at you live and direct from Bunbury, Western Australia. And we're out on the bike again. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. It's actually the Bunbury show on today, so I thought I'd take a whip past it and have a little look. Can you imagine coming off with skinny jeans on? Can you imagine it? Oh god. I mean, I've only got jeans myself, but I always ride with a second like I've got basically sort of your nylon sort of track pants underneath for a bit of padding, as well as shorts, as well as, you know, some real thick jeans. Imagine just a pair of rolled up skinny jeans and sliding down the road at the 60-70 k's an hour. That'd be nice. Bike there, and he's possibly coming my way. It's too tall. What the? What the fuck? What are you doing, mate? Try to keep the road rage to a minimum around town. Yeah, it looked like he was actually a tourist or something like that. Wasn't quite sure where he was, so I understand that. But yeah, stopping directly after you turn into a street's probably not the greatest idea, especially when people follow you. And there's fast-moving traffic coming up your arsehole. So actually, I'll tell you a little funny story as well. I actually, I live near a church in Bunbury, opposite a church pretty much, and pretty quiet. It's an old historic place and there's not much action happening there from now on, sort of thing. And last night at about 9:30 I was just minding my business, trying to play a bit of Ace Combat, and I could swear I heard bagpipes. I stopped the game for a second, no, I couldn't really hear it, kept playing, and I could hear it again. So what the hell? So I stopped the game, went for a little bit of a walk out the front, and there was a guy in the graveyard playing bagpipes. Naturally. I've got a little bit of footage on my phone, and I'll try and, if I can get it up there, maybe through a Dropbox or something, I'll splice it in right here. There's a dude playing bagpipes in the church. What the actual fuck?
There's not enough gas there.
And yeah, it was really strange. But then I found out, after watching for a little while, there was actually a lot of other people there as well. You couldn't see them because it was dark. And they were doing a photo shoot for, he's one of those sort of guys that travels around and does this, you know, sort of shows. He had bagpipes with flames coming out of it and swords and all sorts of stuff like that, so, wow. Young children at that house just yelled at me, and it's a story for another day, but it is so ironic. If only you knew. But yeah, I watched for a little while, and went for a walk up there. And yeah, it was just, they were actually doing a photo shoot for him for the next day. He's doing a show here. So there it is. It's actually gotten a lot smaller. It's died down a lot. And yeah, being the photographer I am, I was like, oh, photo shoot next to my house. I'm in. Ran home, grabbed all my gear, and surprised a lot of people by turning back up in 3 seconds later with a whole caboodle of photography gear. Oh, Sea Scouts, bro. I was a part of that scout troop at one point in time. Just for your information. I say almost embarrassingly. Not that scouts is a bad thing. I'm gonna putt on through here. You're not really supposed to go in here, but Hey man, what time does it close up here tonight?
About 10 o'clock.
Oh, it is going through till tonight. Cool. Alright, I'll come back. Awesome. Thanks. I was actually just trying to get his attention. I know what time it closes, but I thought he was going to jump out in front of me and say, stop, you can't come through here. So I thought I'd play the nice game and say, hey man, how you going? You get him on side and you can pretty much do it the shit you want. Everyone's looking at the camera. So there's not much happening. It's already winding down, even though it's supposed to close at 10 o'clock. I don't know what the go is there. Pretty small country town show, really. But I just thought I'd something to take some footage of, isn't it? This was packed out earlier. I actually come back about 3 hours ago and it was packed out. But yeah, definitely not something you expect to see next door to your house, 9:30 on a Friday night in a graveyard. Dude with bagpipes on fire in a kilt. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I actually got some good photos too for as how impromptu the photo shoot was, and I might put a few at the end. Some pretty cool photos. Dude looked like the guy from Rammstein. That's what I thought was going on. But yeah, older crowd did not get the reference at all. So that's it. Full face out.